Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. So I had a chat with the Beaver Council. Again, they're a nightmare, quite frankly. And I asked them, how do you want the outer farming area to look? Do you want like a sleek, postmodern, straight lines kind of style, or something more ornate? And they said, we don't care. We don't care what it looks like. We're only interested in production. So just design optimally to get good yields. So apparently we're doing it doggy style. And I asked them if they still wanted me to work on the well-being project, and they said, oh yeah, roughly from behind, doggy style, that's what we want. So I said, well, what about Fap Your Heart Out? I've kind of been doing that whenever I can. And they said, no, stop that. We want it roughly from behind, doggy style first, then Fap Your Heart Out as much as you want. And I said, sounds good. I'll get right on that. Okay, it's cycle 57, day 32. We've got 3 days left on a drought. It's been quite a long drought. If you look over here, water, absolutely fine. So looking good. We have exactly 10 spare bots right now, which is not even enough to get our dynamite factories all open again. So we're going to start off with the power, because that doesn't involve any bots. Let's pause the game. I am going to throw in a new FAPS, and I'm going to throw it in here. Can someone please explain to me why whenever I lay dynamite, they always leave one piece unfinished? And I have to sit here all night waiting for the next day for them to come and finish one. Look, they've laid it all except one freaking bit. And here it comes. So the water's going to come down here, go back up here. Right, so we need something here. Now, I could just put in a terrain piece or a levee and block it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and do something a bit clever to prevent flooding. So I'm going to get a floodgate, and I'm going to put a floodgate there, and then one there, and there, and there. Awesome sauce. So the water's going to come down here, go up here, and then it will go out. I was going to put in 10 rows. I ended up putting in 12 rows because I can't count. So let's get those sluice gates built. Right, nighttime boom boom time. Okay, that's very cool. And the water rushes into here. Right, but it's not going to do a whole hell of a lot at the moment because these sluice gates are open and are letting the water just flow through here. So what we do now is I'm going to take this up to like, let's start off with 0.65. Now, what I'm going to do is fairly gently bring the water of the level of the water up until it's all flowing through here, but not overflowing. That's the idea with this. And how are we doing? No, it's looking pretty good right now. Has the water level adjusted? It looks like it has. Some of the water is still going through here. So let's take it up to, what, 0.8? Let's see. Any flooding issues? Oh, it's getting a bit high. Little spill there. We had a tiny little spill. But it's all settling down. The level is dropping again. And at that point, we're looking good. So I think we can crank that up to 1. What I've got to do is repeat that process now with each of these sluice gates. As you can see, this process is going to take a little while. So why don't we come back when either I screw it up and we flood the place, or it's all done. Oh, we're getting a little bit now and then. We've had a few little spills over here, and we've actually got one beaver who is unwell and will become contaminated. So I think it would be smart to stop them going down here for a while. So let's close that route. Well, it took a little while to settle down, and we did have a few spills into here. It was overflowing over here into this. But not too much. I mean, minor league stuff. The good news is that we can get on with this now, I think. So let's grab some platforms. I want platforms going in on these ends so that we have access to all of these rows. So boom, 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 boom. Water wheels. This is going to be fun, laying in all these water wheels. Oh, Sky. If you think laying these... See, look, just had a little bit of upset. If you think laying in these water wheels is going to be bad, wait till you try and do these. Oh, God, that's going to be fun. The issue is just this little bit here. And we'll just throw in some levees to kind of protect this area. So we'll have levees going across there. Probably should have done this before, to be honest. Let's have levee. Levee's there. Just to kind of protect this area. Let's throw a platform on top of there. Stairs going like that. Path across the top. And we are all good, I think. Right, let me lay in the rest of these water wheels. And they are throwing these in very, very quickly. Okay, with the water wheels all built, all we've got to do now is hook up the power. How are we going to do that? Oh, you've screwed up, Sky. You've put a levee there. Ha, 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 you lemon. No, it doesn't matter because I'm not taking the power from there. I'm actually going to take the power from here. I'm going to put in a 4-way there. And then I want a little platform there to take the power across. Then we're going to take the power out like this. And then over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to demolish this bot part factory. Boom. Bye-bye. Into there. There we go. Cool. And then that just hooks into there. All right, cool. I'm going to put these platforms in and get this rebuilt as quickly as possible so we don't lose too many bots. All done. Go, go, power beavers. Now that that's done, all I've got to do is get all of these hooked up. So let's grab straight power shafts. We want straight power shafts going across there. And I'm just going to do it row by row like I usually do. Right, it's all done. Okay, how much power are we producing? Let's have a look. So this thing is currently producing, well, let's call it 90 HP. These ones up here are producing 162. So we're getting about half what we're getting out of these ones. And the reason for that is, of course, that we're taking some of the water out in here. So we're getting about 1.5 CMS through here rather than the almost 3 that we're getting through here. The upshot is that we are producing now almost 22,000 power. So we're producing about an extra 6,000 power from here, which should be enough to tide us over until we get the Fap Your Heart Out machine going. Can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. Okay, we have got 42, well, now 43 spare bots. Can you believe it? So I think the next thing we need to focus on is the mines. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to blow this. What's this got to do with mines, Sky? You said you were going to do the mines. Yeah, well, this is opening up the path to this mine over here. Because at the moment, it's not that easy to get to. All right, we have got to get around here. I've got to get rid of all of these trees. I'm probably going to use lumberjacks for that because that's actually quite a lot of wood. So we'll get that done. Up here, metal, efficient mine. Boom, mine goes in there. Then we have to go to the other side of the map, and we're going to put a mine in here. Now, I have considered moving the mines, and I think it would make for a better end design if I could move the mines and have them like a little bit more conveniently placed and whatever. However, the crap that I would receive in the comments is not worth it. So I'm going to live with where they are, and we'll make it work. Right, so I need to get paths to these. I need to set up all of the supply area. So we need gears and treated planks and dynamite and stuff. This mine over here is a little bit easier to get to. Now we're going to come down to this level, which is, let's see, we go up 1. So it's this level. So this needs to come up 2, doesn't it? Yeah. So stairs go on there, and then we're up at the right level. I've probably put that terrain in the wrong way because we probably want to build that way, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, let me turn the terrain around and I'll fill this in and we'll get building. Also, I've got to start dynamiting this down. Yeah, fun times. They've laid all the dynamite on top of this wall, which is awesome. Let's blow that. Should we blow it from both ends? Yeah. Get it done twice as quickly. Boom, 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 boom. That rips all of that out. Awesome sauce. Which means that I can get rid of all of the nonsense around here, like those. All right, cool. So now we're left with dynamiting all of this down. Do I need to dynamite this down to get out to the mine? I don't need to, but I think the place is just going to look better if I do. I mean, I've got to dynamite this down as well, which I'm not looking forward to, but like that can wait. But I think getting an efficient path out here is probably a good idea. I've also got a bit of scaffolding being built here so that we can get some bridges out so I can dynamite all of this stuff as well. They have laid... Oh, well, everything's proceeding as normal. They've laid everything apart from 1 bit. Why? Why do they do this every single time? Get out. I'll get you if you're not quick. All right, cool. So we blow all of that. That's a good chunk removed. Well, it is happening. It's a slow process getting all this dynamite done. So I think I'll show you kind of this bit, and then it's going to be a session of shut up and build. But that is a really nice area cleared. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Right, now I can lay a path out here and actually start filling this in. Oh, by the way, if we go over this side, where I'm also laying in dynamite, but whereas that was single dynamite, this is triple dynamite. So it's going to take quite a bit longer to get this all laid in. I have got, they haven't built them yet. I've got lumberjacks who are going to clear this. I need to put like stairs in and stuff here. I can fit stairs in there and then have a bit of a path coming out like that. Awesome. Need to put in the cutting area. I did on the other bit that I've done, but I didn't do it on this. Why? Because I'm a bit of a lemon, to be honest with you. Right, let's get that done. I'm going to have to lay some paths so that they can get around there, but yeah, I'll do that. Right, let's go over here. You can see I've got this area set up. Yeah, we're all good, and they're starting to cut down the trees. That's excellent, but look up here. This is built. Well, how did you get that built, Sky, you cheater? Because we've got this path that goes all the way around here, and it's just within range of getting this built. So that's done. Awesome sauce. Right, I have got so much like dynamiting to do and whatever. It is cycle 58, day 28. Let me get a big chunk of this done. Okay, quick progress report. So we're doing pretty good over here. We've almost finished filling this in. I've paused this mine because we ran out of gears. Like we were at like 1, 2, 3. It's recovering a little bit. We're up to like 70 in stock now, which is good news. I've turned on all the gear factories and we are churning out gears really quickly. The nice thing is that even though we're using a lot of planks to produce those gears, our plank stock is not dropping. So that's really good. Okay. There's this tiny little bit of dynamite to do in this corner, and that's done. Good. We are making progress on the side baps. I've actually got these prioritized because I want to get round. I really want to seal the dam up. It would be awesome if we could do that. We've got rid of all the trees around here, so we're working away on this side as well. I've got them putting in stairs to go up here so we can get rid of these trees. Let's get those marked up for demolition. Get rid of all of those and all of those and all of these around here as well. Yeah, everything must go. Sky summer sail. Okay, I have been thinking about what I want to do for this area. And I'm thinking it might be kind of nice if we filled this in to like this level. And then maybe we have it like stepping down or something. I'm not 100%. I've got some ideas in my mind. I'm also thinking that it might be nice to have some water coming out of the dam and have a bit of an irrigation stream coming across, and then I don't know, like some waterfall or several waterfalls or something coming down, bringing water into this area. I don't know. But I've got a bunch of ideas, and it's just a case of kind of like firming them up. Stop. So, as you can see, still a lot to do. Have we laid in all of this dynamite? We have laid in all of that dynamite. This is all triples. Whoa. Yeah, not good for the frame rate. That's a lot of dynamite. Boom. But wow. That is nice. Oh, I tell you what, this is going to look pretty good when it's done. It's cycle 59, day 21, and as you can see, I've filled in this area. Looking good. And they've already started building it from this side. We've already completed this first layer, which is really handy. Pause for a second, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some scaffolding going up to there. Oh, that works nicely. So we'll have scaffolding going up there so that they can get to here. What am I going to do over here? I'm going to put in a path coming out here. So the path is going to come out to there, isn't it? Yeah. And then what I want is to make a set of steps, but make it from terrain, I think. Yeah. It's cycle 60, day 6, and huge news. We have this staircase completed. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, this is going to take ages, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm actually going to rip out this part now because we need to do the next section of the dam going across there. I can connect this mine if I want to. So we can connect that mine. If I go over here, we could connect this mine when it's built. Look, I mean, how much time has gone on and we're only up to 275 gears. We need more gear production. Yeah, I think this this second lot of robotics is really chewing up the gears at the moment. So, oh, and we've got a bad tide started. A 27-day drought. Good Lord, how will we ever survive? Dead easy, because we've got a massive reservoir. It's a huge amount of dynamiting and building and everything. But I've got to say, I think it's a good investment because once this stuff is done, wow, our production capacity is going to be huge. Here's a suggestion, Sky. Oh, I'm all ears. How about you shut up and carry on building because you haven't done, like, hardly anything. Haven't done anything? Are you mad? All right, I'll shut up. Okay, there's a couple of things that we can do to increase the gear production. The first one is to have more grease. So I'm going to come down here. Now, I can't really get... Well, the roof. Bloomin' roof. Go away, roof. God, I'm glad I didn't build the rest of it yet because it would have been a nightmare. I can't get another two. It's doing it again. The thing is, that's where I like the camera to be. I'm going to have the camera lower. I can't have two more of these grease factories just back to back. But what I can do is if I extend these paths out like this, if I flip it around that way and have them there, then it actually works. So we can have path going along like that, and it's all good. All right, cool. So we'll be producing more grease. Now, we've got loads of oil. This is full, and these two are full down here. But obviously, this is going to start using, well, that's going to use twice as much. Are we going to be producing enough? I don't know. But if we look down here, if I get rid of those stairs on both sides and a couple of pieces of path, I've got enough room to create 2 more spaces. Then we'll get that storage back in and get that filled up again. And we've got room for another oil press. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Oil press goes in, flipped around, boom. Go on, that's going in. Right, let me do the other side as well, and we'll get that built. Now, the other thing that I want to do, if we go over here, eventually, I want this to be another tree farm. Now, we can't do that at the moment, but what we can do, potentially, is have the same arrangement that we've got here. But it's not quite that simple, because over here, this is elevated. So this wall is like too deep. But if we go over to the other side, this isn't. Which is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, so that presents a problem here, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Well, I'm going to have to figure it out, because it is what it is. Okay, I've got to figure out stairs on this end, but I guess they'll just be extending down into here. And then we'll have, like, stairs extending down here. This bridge, God only knows. I mean, do I replace that with... I don't know. Do I replace it with this kind of setup? Because obviously the wall's going to come up on the other side. So, like, is this section... Is the water level higher in this section? And we have, like, high sluice gates at this end? I mean, maybe. Maybe this area here is elevated the same as this area is elevated. Now, that's a very interesting idea. Yeah, very interesting guy, Sky. Now shut up and build. Well, it's going in nice and quick, that's for sure. I still haven't sorted out how I'm going to do the stairs over here. I think really I need to do the same thing on this side and have the sluices across like this. And then have stairs going down from there. I think that would make a lot more sense. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. You know what? I'm going to wait for this to get built. How's everything else getting along while I've been distracted? And we are making progress. Woohoo! I tell you what, this may not take that long, relatively speaking, because it's going to take bloody ages. Well, we're just waiting for the power to get finished. And there it is. Woohoo! We have power. Now, what are these complaining about? Oh, have I put... What have I done? Oh, I haven't put the path across underneath. All right, I'll do that. How is everything else going? And the answer is, all right. We're making progress over here. They've almost finished this section. Oh, we're about to turn the corner. Over this side, yeah, same thing. Just a couple of tiles and we'll be around the corner. I do have that like heavily prioritized. And then we'll have another bridge going out. Oh, we're getting very close to finishing the dam, which is really good news. This is a little bit on the slow side at the moment because I've had them doing other things and I've been prioritizing other things. But yeah, generally speaking, we're getting there. I don't think we need a control tower here, to be honest with you. No, I'm not going to put a control tower there because I think we've got enough production. If we need more production, then I'll add a control tower. I'd much rather add a control tower to, for example, one of the mines. But I think with 3 mines going, we should be fine. So I think we'll leave it for now. Right, I've got to sort that out. And then I'm probably going to just leave it for a while and let them get this finished and just focus on getting these walls built. Okay, well, gear production has definitely improved. We're over 500 gears now. So I think it's safe to finish off this mine. Get to it. It's cycle 60, day 33, and I have just made a very big decision. Pause the game. This is something that I've been struggling with for like the last week. How I'm going to extend the irrigation system and integrate it with the mines and with the doggy style, and like it affects so many things. Now you may think that this is a minor thing, but this has been a huge thing for me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to dynamite out a channel 1 deep all the way along here. One of the alternatives to this that I did think of was to dynamite a single tile down here and have irrigation coming out there. But I'm not going to do it that way. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this out all the way up here. And we're going to intersect our irrigation passage up here. So that's going to come up there like that. But I'm also going to extend these walls out. So this is going to be too deep. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. And this is something that needed to work on both sides, work for both mines. And yeah, it's, yeah, this has really been bugging me. I'm kind of relieved that I've made a decision finally, but I am still kind of worried because it's got to be functional. It's got to look good. There's a lot riding on this decision. Now, I'm not going to be able to take this irrigation all the way along because we're still messing around with this, but eventually it will, and it'll mirror the other side. And that needs to happen actually sooner rather than later because this is going to affect the industry and the whole autonomous district that is going to be each of the mines. So yeah. There's so many things affecting this. How about we just get on with it and do it? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We do have a second completely working mine. Now, when I say completely working, it's working. It's not working to full efficiency because, like, we don't have a control tower. They're They've got no charging facilities, so they're having to go like all the way over there to get charging. And they're probably getting little, if any, grease. So we're definitely not up to full ramped up performance. Have they laid all that dynamite? Good Lord, they have. Okay, well, that's awesome. Right, I've got to blow this without killing loads of beavers now. Now, obviously, this having this irrigation passage running out here affects how I do the doggy style. So yeah, there's a lot riding on this. I hope that this is going to work out. I've got some ideas that I hope are going to look really good. All right, we should be okay to blow this now. So let's blow that at that end. This is going to take a while, so why don't we blow it at this end as well? There we go. So that gets us 1 deep. Now what I've got to do is putting the surrounding walls to get us 2 deep. Now I've really ummed and ahed about having this raised wall because it does present you with some issues. But at the same time, I like this sharpness that it gives all the edges with the white path and the dark raised edge. So I'm really hoping that this is going to look really nice and sharp and effective. But I guess we'll see. Now, do I want to go around the corner with this? Is a very, very good question. I think that's a decision that I don't have to make right now. So maybe we just do it like that for now. And then if I decide I want to go around the corner, then I can. But for now, let's get that in. And I need to do the other wall. Now, am I finished with this dynamite? I believe I am. So I tell you what, let's run that wall. We'll try and get this emptied. So empty that, please. Now, I'm sure some of you are sitting there going, oh, Sky, you're just overthinking this. It doesn't, like, if the channel is 3 wide or 4 wide, does it matter? If it's 1 deep or 2 deep or it's got sidewalls or what, it doesn't matter. But seriously, guys, when you're going for like maximum yields on the farms and maximum efficiency with the processing, i.e. doggy style, things like size and depth really matter. You've got to think about these things or things are going to go badly wrong. And you definitely want to make sure you've got a good supply of grease. Well, they've almost done this. They've thrown that in very quickly. And I tell you what, I'm optimistic. I am optimistic. All last bits going in. 2 more bits to get done. And then we can blow this dynamite and we'll actually see what this is going to look like. But I tell you what, right now, that is looking really nice. Oh, this may end up being a very good decision. God, I hope so. Right, come on, guys, finish off these last 2 bits so I can blow this dynamite. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. I've already severed this connection. Blow it. How is this going to look? That's the question. I mean, we certainly get some nice irrigation out of it. It means we irrigate like right into the corner of here, which is kind of cool. So we can definitely do something in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those, oh, I love these sharp lines. That is very cool. Oh, how's it look from the bigger? Oh, yeah. You look at this side. This side looks like a mess. And then you look at this side and it's nice and sharp and flooded. It'll settle down. It'll settle down. Well, I mean, apparently, eventually it'll settle down. Stop flooding water into here, you lemon. What is this set to? That's set to 1.8. This is set to 1.7. Yeah, I don't know why that's... okay, now it's stopped. Good, thank you. A little bit late. But this will all dry up very, very quickly. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, now we can start getting some stuff done. So, first thing we're going to need, Forester. Forester is going to go in. I want to be able to get, obviously, to this edge. So, if we extend it out to there, and placement, probably about there is good. Boom, Forester's in. Now, we're going to need a fair amount of industry in here. And obviously, the industry's got to be powered. Well, power, not a problem now, because we can just run the power round through the irrigation passage. Awesome. What I'm thinking for the industry is if we put platforms along the back here, like that, all the way along. And I'm thinking we have them 4 high. And then we have overhangs all along here, like that. Now that gives us a nice big area for our industry. So now I've got to come up with kind of a layout. You know what? Let's start out by just figuring out what we need. Okay, well, we start off, we're going to want like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking a mine can probably service 7 smelters. So let's put 7 in. Well, we're also going to need treated planks. I'm thinking 2 wood workshops. Okay, so we want 2 wood workshops. The wood workshops need planks to turn into treated planks. Yeah, we're going to need at least 1 industrial lumber mill to service those. Then we're going to need gears, and I'm thinking we're probably going to need, what, 3? If we're going to have 3 gear workshops, then that's another 2 industrial lumber mills. Okay, can you see why we needed such a big area? You may have been going, God, that's a bit overkill, isn't it? Not really. Right, so I've got to come up with a nice way of putting all this stuff on here. I'm going to model it, I think, on this kind of arrangement. So first thing I've done is thrown in storage. That's as many as I can fit in, and it's kind of perfect because it leaves 1 space. And if I demolish that and get rid of those, what we can do is have the power coming up here. I think we want the wood workshops producing the treated planks nearest to the mine. And then probably the gear. Well, yeah, I mean, the treated planks and the gears, it kind of doesn't matter which, to be honest. Okay, what I'm thinking is that we have a gear storage up here. So, yeah, I'm going to throw in a gear storage. Then we're going to have the actual gear workshops and then the plank factories in between. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. The metal's going to go out here. So I'm going to do the smelters at this end. That, I think, kind of makes sense. Right, so then we'll do the wood workshops. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I've got room. I don't think I have. I was thinking of putting a warehouse up here for the resin, for the pine resin. But I don't think that's going to work. So I guess we'll put, let's see, what do I want? I want a medium warehouse. Medium warehouse going in there. Okay, so wood workshops. Okay, how's that looking? It looks pretty okay so far. And then all we're left with is the smelters, isn't it? Yeah. So metal, smelters, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the only problem with that arrangement is that there isn't room for chargers in between these, which I'm not a big fan of. And we do have a bit of space. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. And we've got 7 smelters. So do I actually space them out and put a charger in between each one? I'm thinking maybe. Okay, that is looking fairly tidy, I think. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Now, access. Access is going to be important because we we need to get the wood up quickly. Good Lord. Yeah, this is going to be problematic getting up there. Oh, actually, I could just do it like that, couldn't I? That would actually work. Boom, 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 boom. That would actually work. I'm not sure that I like that, but I might live with it for now. On this side, it's going to be similar kind of arrangement, I guess. Yeah, what I could do here is throw in another 6 there. Yeah, it doesn't even need to be a 6, but I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so all we need to do is have a bit of a path on there, and then we can also have a little bit of a path there so that they can either go directly into the storage or straight up to wherever they're going. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to have 2 tree farms going on here. One is going to be oak trees, and one is going to be a pine forest. And I was thinking I was looking at this little 2x2 square and thinking, there's really nothing that fits in there, except for, of course, a tapas shack. So we could pop the tapas shack in there. Flip you around one more. Boom. In you go. Now, I was thinking I wanted probably like a 10x10 area, which would be kind of like that. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. Yeah, something like that is fine. And then the rest is going to be oak trees. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad start. I think maybe we get that built. The trees are getting planted up. These platforms are getting built. Because, of course, everything can get built from up here, which is very cool. We've already got the steps up on this side and these steps, because I prioritized them. And now it's all just getting thrown in. That is sweet. How are we getting on like everywhere else? Because I've been kind of neglecting everything else. This is on a fairly low priority. And it will be until we get this industry finished, I think. Oh, they've done this section. So that's all good. How are we doing over at the Fap Your Heart Out machine? Well, we've certainly done a quarter. I'm thinking that's getting close to a third of the way done, which is awesome. And I actually need to lay some more in. That leaves us with the dynamiting over here. That is all in. Wow. Well done, guys. Well, we can just blow that, can't we? You know, I'm going to slow it down to medium, I think. Should we blow the other end as well? I think we probably should. Oh, yeah. That uncovers a lot of this area. Then we've got this dynamite to lay. They have done a lot of this now. But that is still not insignificant. Oh, good Lord. I wonder if we can get that finished. Well, I guess we'll see. But right now, the focus is on getting this finished. I'm putting in a second forester to help this forester out because he's got a lot to do. Poor guy. And I'm just looking at this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It should irrigate. He's planting it up now. I was worried because he hadn't planted this row, and I was thinking, is that irrigated? And it should be. Yeah, he's planting that row. But this bit in this corner, I don't think that is going to be irrigated. Oh, we are getting our first pine trees planted. And yeah, we're missing a couple of tiles there. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to extend this. The last bit just went in. Right, let's do it. Blow that. And blow those. And the water rushes in and fills it all up. And are we irrigated out here now? And the answer should be yes. We should be irrigated right to here. I think it's basically all done. All we need to do now is get the power going. So I need to prioritize the power. And at the same time, I can show you the route that it takes. So we come up here. I've got a 4-way in there in case I want to spread the power around to something else. Then we zigzag our way down here, which is not particularly nice. It's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to run the power like around these outside bits. I wanted to keep it primarily to the straight routes. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And then we go up and over standard, where we've got the sluice gates on both sides. And then we route it along here all the way down to here, where we hook into the power there. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how much the power this draws. Oh, and there it goes. Perfect timing. And okay, so we're producing 24,000 and we're using, good Lord, almost 22. Yeah. So the extra FAPS is, yeah, only just enough for this. Wow. Okay, well, this will keep us going for a while. We just need this mine to dry out. They got flooded, unfortunately. But yeah, I would think that's almost dried out. we'll see. We'll see how long that takes. The thing is, we need time for the trees to come through, the pines for the pine resin and stuff. But look, this stuff's all running. Oh man, that is a major step forward in terms of my kind of vision and planning. So now it's going to be a hell of a lot easier for me to finish off the going doggy style on this area and getting it all planted up. Because before I was like, well, how am I going to divide this up? Because we've got to get 4 more crops in here. We've got to get kohlrabi in here. We've got to get cassava, soya beans, and corn. Because this area is going to be converted into another tree farm, so that it's all trees all the way around. But this is going to be so awesome. I can rip this out. We can get the mangroves in around here. We can move this kohlrabi plant. Hopefully, I can find a home for these motivatoriums, which are bugging the hell out of me in terms of where I can put them. I don't like them where they are now, but I can't find anywhere else to put them. That is a real bugbear. I have probably wasted 2 or 3 hours looking for places to put just that one building. It's unbelievable. But things are looking great. We've only got to do a little bit more dynamiting around here, and then whatever I do around here, we can repeat around there. We are really close to finishing up this. What I'm going to do up here, I have absolutely no idea. The good news is, though, I don't have to care about that because I've got everything done in this area. So this is going to be a separate district, and it's going to be metal out, dynamite in, and that's it. There's going to be nothing else going in or out that I can think of. If you can think of anything, well, drop me a comment. And if you want to see that district get put in, guess what? Yep, you'll have to come back for the next episode because I am so out of time. It's ridiculous. It's amazing where the time goes. And I swear that there's a lot of truth to the saying, work expands to fill the time available to do it in. Picture, say goodbye to the nice people.
Goodbye, guys.
Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I think we are on the verge of making some big strides forward now. Seriously, I cannot tell you how big that is. I will catch you for the next one. Peace out.